art auction house Sothebys is growing its NFT art offerings. Joining us now to discuss is Sothebys Head of Digital Art and NFTs, Michael Bouhanna. Welcome, Michael.
Thank you for having me.
Great to have you. Okay, so let's just start with sort of a big picture question here. Sotheby's, there's a simmering debate about royalties within the NFT community. Where does Sotheby's stand on the royalty issue?
Yeah, I think it's an interesting debate. And when the NFT really started to gain attention in the early 2021, one of the big innovation that was very central and essential in proving the importance of this new technology and the NFT space was how the artist can be rewarded from any secondary sales. And we saw also this actually fading away relatively quickly with marketplaces that decided to not honor the secondary royalties for the artist. We are definitely, we launched last week our fully peer-to-peer on-chain secondary marketplace, and it was key for us and making sense with our vision for the NFT space to honor the secondary royalties.
Yeah, one of the things is that people forget that it's a 275-year-old auction house, and it jumped into NFTs. And you had you sold made over $120 million in April of 2021. That's the latest figure that we had at that time. That was in total NFT sales, and then of course there was the crypto winter. NFT market sentiment was sliding down. How do you go ahead with a Sotheby's metaverse at this point in time when there is still a little bit of fear about what NFTs will really be?
I think we've seen the NFT space evolving, what I think going in the right way, in a sense that we see the whole market being divided into one that is really focused into short-term trading, and that will find a good platform within the other very trading focused platforms that also don't honor the secondary royalty, for example. And then we have a second part of the market that is really more amateur of art, and they are looking at not NFTs but digital art. And we have similar discussions and interaction with these type of collectors as we do with the traditional art. So for us, it's very natural to be in this category that is really talking about art, putting the artist in context with the history of art and the contemporary art. And this is exactly what we do with the new secondary marketplace, where it's not a platform for daily traders. It's really for amateurs of art, and it's very content focused. You have contextualization of each artist, their bio, their technique, their process, and it's a great way actually to learn about each artist and then dive into their whole portfolio across marketplaces.
What are some of the digital artists that will be featured?
There is 13 artists, and they all represent the different movement we can see in the digital art and NFT space. So there is Tyler Hobbs, generative artist Tyler Hobbs, Claire Silver, Diana Sinclair, the crypto artist Hakatao, IXL, who's a glitch and generative artist as well, some AI artists as well, Pindar Vanaman. They are all some very known names who really championed the digital art and Web3 space the past 3 years. And for us, it was really important to be a curated marketplace where it's not like all the other marketplaces where actually you can trade every single NFT that's been minted. We believe that there is some curation and especially to onboard contemporary art collectors, traditional collectors, they need to be guided in showing them what are the aesthetics and what are the good artists to look at.
Obviously when the name of Sotheby's gets aligned with NFTs, that does reflect something positive. But at the same time, you have faced backlash for a lack of representation in the recent past. Can you just give us a sense of how Sotheby's has moved from that internally?
I think it's something we are really cautious on having every time a fair and equitable representation of underrepresented communities. A month ago, we've done a sale fully curated by Pussy Riot and only focused on women artists, both in the traditional and in the digital art space. And 2 weeks after, we had a glitch sale in which we immediately realized that there were a miss in the curation in terms of representation of underrepresented communities. So we fixed that.
So sorry, I just want to understand why was there that miss? Because it's okay to go ahead and fix that, but in the first place, what was wrong with the process that you saw that there was this miss and there was this correction that was needed in the first place of a lack of female representation?
Yeah, no, of course, it was not an intent, and we always are very cautious on having a equitable representation. I think there is something that is more at the market level that also needs to be corrected, and that we are working on in representing them also through our secondary marketplace, where we have equitable representation. I think there is a work to do, not just at Sotheby's, in every marketplaces with every collectors, to really take the responsibility of collecting, of presenting, of showing women artists the same way of other artists. So and this is progressively being corrected, and I think what we've done with the sale that then was created by 2 invited curators who've done an amazing job, is bringing some artists we also discovered, and we are very happy to have presented at Sotheby's, and they performed very well at auction. I think that was something that's been remarked and appreciated from the whole community.
All right. Thanks so much for that. Sotheby is growing its NFT art offerings, and we'll be watching that space very closely. That was Sotheby's Head of Digital Arts and NFTs, Michael Bouhanna. Michael, thanks so much for that.